So, how has this experience been while advising Mr. Litchfield this year?
It's been a rewarding experience. I've enjoyed hanging out with the kids and watching them improve their acts, and overall, I think it's been a positive experience.
Can you give us a little insight on what we can expect to see tomorrow at Mr. Litchfield?
You can expect to see some talents, some dancing, some Q&A, and possibly even a surprise act by some esteemed dancers that we've imported.
Ooh, nice. What is your favorite part about Mr. Litchfield in the past or this year, anything like that?
Probably my favorite part about Mr. Litchfield has been working with the kids during rehearsals and things like that. That tends to be the most fun part.
Nice. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, how has this experience been while advising Mr. Litchfield this year?
From last year?
Yes.
A lot more interesting. I think last year, for whatever reason, things ran very, very smooth, and we kind of knew what we were doing at first, but this year we're hoping to build on that, make it more interesting, more interactive with the fans, and hopefully a good time for all.
What has been your favorite parts of Mr. Litchfield this year and in past years?
The talents are always funny, and the walkdowns are usually pretty energetic.
What do you have to say that we could expect from this year that's different from past years?
You're going to laugh. You're going to cry. There may be some bad parts, but it's going to be absolutely hilarious no matter what happens.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
So, to you, what does it mean to be Mr. Litchfield?
To win. Yeah, winning. Just like, not you, I win.
Oh, you win
Here. You want to answer that?
Drew, answer the question.
It's, to me, Mr. Litchfield really sort of embodies the spirit of this school.
Okay. Whose performance, besides your own, are you most excited to see tomorrow?
Alex and Pete's, because they're funny.
Jimmy's. Drew's.
And, can you give us some insight on what we can anticipate for your performances?
Soprano. Yeah.
Jimmy. Drew.
I'm getting a theme of Jimmy and Drew here, maybe? I guess that's it. Thank you, guys. Alec, what does it mean to you to be Mr. Litchfield?
To be it right now, it means a lot. I'm really proud that I get to represent the school in a way that I can have fun, and I get to go to the other students and everyone else, and I'm really happy about it, and I'm excited to bring more to this year. So.
Oh, that's cool. So, if you could give any advice to your fellow competitors this year, what advice would you give them on how to be Mr. Litchfield?
Interact with the crowd, I would say. Get comfortable, have fun. And, yeah, just get up and get with the crowd, get everyone excited. That's basically one piece of advice I can give everyone.
And could you give us any insight on what we can expect to see tonight?
You're going to see something awesome. I'm not going to give out too much information, but you might see some faculty members get out on stage. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm really excited. So hopefully you guys like everything.
Thank you, Alec.
Right.
So what prompted you to do Mr. Litchfield this year?
Actually, I had a couple students that came and asked me to be a part of it. I heard it was such a great time last year. I heard Alec Green took down the house, so I said I got to be a part of that. Anything that Alec Green is a part of, I got to be a part of.
So what has been your favorite part of participating in it so far this year?
My favorite part in participating, just showing up really this one time and not really having a huge time commitment on my own. Actually, hanging out with the staff, hanging out with the kids, seeing what they're doing. Really great group of guys. And a couple of girls, too.
So without giving away your performance, what has been your most favorite part of planning your performance?
That's top secret. I decided to sign a non-disclosure statement before all this started, so I'm not privy to share that information. I'm sorry.
Okay, thank you. So, what's your favorite part about hosting Mr. Litchfield, and what can we expect to see tonight?
Mr. Litchfield is fun because all the boys in it, it's a man's show. We get down, but the biggest part, I think, are the talents. They can really show some potential for individuality and spark some new insight into the school spirit. What do you think, Tom? What do you think we're going to see tonight?
We're going to see a lot of good stuff. I just want you all to be prepared. You're going to see me, and that's some good stuff.
Yeah.
I just want you to know that hosting is really fun, and it's a great way to stay in shape. Thank you.
Yeah, that's all I have.
So, what have you guys been working on for Mr. Litchfield, and what can we expect to see? And how fun has it been working backstage for this?
Well, it's been very eventful. Look for a great show tonight, and hopefully we're going to keep everything on the low, and it's not going to get too out of hand, but it'll be a great time. Thank you.
And I'd just like to say it was a great experience working with all the good folks here in Mr. Litchfield, and
especially the teachers.
Especially the teachers.
They've done a really good job putting this together. You know, the advisors, Mr. Storrs, Mr. Weaver, and Mr. Constant, and all the rest of the teachers. They did a tremendous job on this.
There you go.
So, what was the process in becoming part of Stage Crew? What are your major responsibilities for it?
Well, I mean, it does take a lot of hard work. You got to have a pretty good sense of responsibility. And personally, well, we all have different jobs here, but personally, I work the curtain, opening and closing, mostly.
It's mostly dedication before school. 4 a.m. we're here, 4 to about 7. Then we go down, shower because it's hard work, sweaty. Then after school, we're here from about 2 to 9:30 every single night. It's extreme dedication, but it's worth it.
Just to be here and just to be able to select it for this position is just the opportunity of a lifetime, and I'm so thankful that I was able to be selected by the high school and to be an honorary member of this club. So
I'd just like to give a big shout out to Mr. Casse and the committee that elected us. So thank you guys.
So, how does it feel to be Mr. Litchfield?
Awesome.
What does being Mr. Litchfield mean to you?
Well, it's really just all about the love and the bonds of friendship that can never be broken.
And now I have to ask this. What are you going to do next?
Probably go to Disney World.
So, how would you say it went tonight?
Oh, I went tremendously well. We had a great time. The contestants did. They had fun doing their skits, and overall we just had a good time. It's a good thing that our school puts this event on for us, and that we could show our talents and just be a fun night for everyone. So
well said.
Thank
Would
you.
you do it again?
Oh, of course. I think maybe next year I could compete myself for my senior year, so it'll be fun.
Nice. So, what was your inspiration for participating in Mr. Litchfield?
Well, I did it for the kids.